Jaka ing, hona taxi driver, go thusa ko sekolong, go nna security, go nna morutabana. Go dilo di le dintsintsi tse o fitlhele motho a sena sepe mme fela a nyatsa ditšhono tseo. Ka jalo molaetsa wa gompieno ke gore try everything and anything, leave out child trafficking and prostitution. So ska tsena mo tsona for now. But try everything and everything, anything and everything. Sejo senye ga sa tshwanna go feta molomo o tshotseng ke tlala. Okay? Watch your company. The friends you keep could be the reason why you're going nowhere slowly. If those friends, your parents keep complaining about them, you need to watch them. You need to change them. You need to widen your circle. You need to talk to people continuously. Uske wa fella motabanchu. Ga o na le opportunity, especially interacting on social media, use social media to your advantage. Use those Twitter handles to think of ways and get support outside of where you are. Because through the cell phone technology, we can be anywhere we would like to be. So entry level, so when something starts, does not necessarily mean that's where it will end. So where you start doesn't necessarily mean it's where you will finish. I started off as a primary school teacher. I then went on to become a district manager in an education department. I then left, and today I am a senior regional manager. But I'm also a farmer. I'm a bonsmara and boer-goat farmer. I'm also a vegetable farmer. I am a consultant. I do consulting in educational matters, training. I also do consulting, and we've turned our farm into a center of learning for those up-and-coming young farmers. So you can be many things, but it depends on your circle of influence. Entrepreneurship is very important. When I started in Standard 9, what you guys call now grade, it was 7, so it should be grade 9. So I used to sell sweets, I used to sell anything. I knew my classmates and everybody else in the school never did. So I would sell pens, I would sell sweets, I would sell pencils, I would sell. That taught me one thing and one thing only. And that taught me one thing. And that is, if I use 10 cents to buy a pen, I sell it for 15 cents. I have 5 cents, and that's my profit. So that experience taught me the principle of profitability, that I don't have to run around for nothing. So everything else that I do, I have to make something out of it. So entrepreneurship is very, very, very critical. Okay? So there are things that you could start doing. Check, what is it that you can do with your hands? What is it that you can sell around you? Talk to people that can help you and see. It's not going to be easy, but with time, you will hit the right notes and be what you really would want to be. It takes time. To the adults in the room, everybody else in the room who has some opportunities somewhere, please listen and listen carefully to me. You need to adopt an unemployed young person. I have few that I've adopted. Because unemployment, lack of opportunities is the biggest crisis we have in South Africa. So if you adopt a young adult, you need to provide data to them. That 129 rands, that 200 rand per month can go a long way in assisting a young person access opportunities. We need to guide them. We need to connect them. We were connected. We were connected when we started our jobs. We were connected when we started in opportunities that we are at. Can we also extend? Re tlogele go nna selfish. Ene go rona re itebeletse rena re nosi as adults. A re tseng bana ba. Because I see most of them here are over 18. And if 24 hits, how many of you are over 24 here? Soon as you hit 24, your chances of doing something diminish. Why do they diminish? It's because more and more people are coming into the system with grade 12 matric. Matric results, everybody now seems to be having matric. So what tlala ya no? Hontse go tlala, base ya unemployment, base ya joblessness, base ya job lack of opportunities. We need to do something different as young people. So let's connect them and widen the networks. If we only do opportunities somewhere, let's connect our young people. It is very, very, very important. Okay? Now, I'm going to cover a few things here about us. I just want to run with you with the change in technology, the mining and mineral sector, which the Free State used to be one of the biggest gold producers in South Africa, and now it's dwindling. One of our employers, 4 years, 5 years back, had around 27,000 employees. Today, as we speak, that same employer has in the region of 15,000 because mining is also dwindling. But there's also a window of opportunity because with newer technology, the mines are able to extract gold at cheaper costs, battling with energy levels and all other risks, but technology is improving on extraction methods. But then there's also an issue around using technology instead of investing in people. So those contradictions we need to manage. But it is important to understand where the mining and mineral sector is going. Then I want to speak to what we call STEMI subjects. I'll explain the guys that had their hands up, how you're going to choose the career in the sector, the working conditions. I also want to share some success stories and then improving your chances of entering into the industry. That's our vision, mission, and values. I don't really want to bore you, but if you want to go and check these things on our website, they are there. We are research-based. So we start everything research as an organization to understand the trends, to respond to the mining and mineral sector, because together with the mines, we create opportunities for young people and our current workforce to be empowered and to do better in their work. Okay? Our job is to develop and implement what we call a sector skills plan. We also do unit standards and qualifications on the level 1 to 4 for the sector. We promote learning programs in workplaces. We maintain quality standards, and most importantly, the reason why we're here, we offer an array of grants. This is where we are in the Free State. We're in Welkom, but with technology, we're able to reach people anywhere in South Africa. I'm managing the Western Cape, the Northwest, and Free State, but I'm relying more on technology to do my job better. Okay? We're one of the biggest sectors in South Africa, although we we're now becoming smaller. We've been historically not, alongside racial issues and apartheid and giving an opportunity, presenting an opportunity for young women to participate fully in the sector. And we're not a glamorous sector. It's dirty. It's not safe. And it's human beings that don't make it safe. But it is rewarding. We've got about 9 subsectors, so we're quite big. This is the profile of our sector and where it's located. If you check there, if you check in the Free State, we've got about 2% now. We're hoping that in the next 5 years that might change. Like anything else in South Africa, we have a lot of Africans, but then you get less Africans in management positions, which we are addressing it through our interventions. We've got more women than men, because this sector in Zelia Banna, and women are now becoming increasingly minors. I get so loreba bona mo TikTok banwa di savana ba shapo no ba fit ba tsuba ba basadi setse le banna basadi ba bang ke banna yano. So it's an equal opportunity. Whilst we are 87 or 90, almost 90% African, the white, it's 9%. The majority of our workforce is semi-skilled, unskilled, semi-skilled, skilled, unskilled, professional management, and. Where our focus is on the, let's go back, it's on the semi-skilled, the skilled and unskilled. We also have programs and projects for those that are in top management. You get more and more, the majority of us in the 35 to 44, you still have people that are very old, 65 plus. These would be largely your engineers, etc. The science, technology, and engineering and mathematics disciplines are very important in accessing opportunities in our sector. So when you choose a career, you've got those options there. You can also do a learnership, apprenticeship skills program, which is what we're offering. Please go on our website, www.mqamka.org.za. Ne? We largely depend on employers. So it's a partnership with employers to offer workplace experiences, internships, but most importantly, our bursaries. How many of you have applied for our bursaries to study at a TVET college, at a University of Technology, or at a university? How many of you ever went there just to find out? Did you all go there? No. So, as from tomorrow, which is a Friday, maybe because it's a Friday, maybe Kamanta, let's just go there and say, I have results, my matric results, I've done maths, or I've not done maths, but these are my matric results. What can I study? Because there are a number of opportunities there. If they can't help you, you must tell them, who else will be able to help me? Okay? So we've got a lot of opportunities there, But what I want to focus on is on artisan options, which you need to firstly start at a TVET college. They will provide you with information, how do you become an artisan. And across all SETAs, including TITA, we do fund artisan development. Also, some of the, now, you need, if you have excellent matric results, you can go to university. In an internship, you can complete a qualification with an accredited training provider. But it's a debata out there and search information and get to know where the opportunities are. But your TVET college is very, very, very important. This is what we fund. And these are some of the artisan traits that you can access at the TVET college. We also do scarce and skills identified by the sector. We're short of human resource advisors, financial managers, and. So whatever you study, if you study it in the context of what's available, it's always a good idea. You will not go wrong. Okay? So you can work okay? So you can work in office buildings. Anyone who's been to a mine or after a mine, anyone? Okay? So you can work outside. The majority of mines operate 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's always busy. The mines compensate for the long shifts. If you're working in remote areas, because some of the mines are in very, very, very remote areas, you get compensated. The use of technology in the work that we do is very, very, very critical. The sector is changing. Virtual reality is creeping in, although your gold mines are still very, very traditional. But you do have your platinum mines improving on the use of technology. And this is a simulation. You don't need to go underground to experience underground. This is what technology is there for us. Now, we have partnered with the Department of Higher Education and Training to train artisans. These guys are called super artisans. They're artisans of the future. They've, in their training, infused technology. They've also, they're young, they're black, like you. They've also started at TVET colleges, and they've been part of the Center of Specialization program. So we have these, and in trying to close, because nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Do you recall your experience the first time you tried to use your phone? Think about it. What happened? You didn't know what was happening. For you to master the skill, you had to kotla the phone. Hey? You had to navigate, you had to go through, you had to understand. Now you are a master at it. So you need not fear it, you need only to understand it. You need to excel in chosen studies. You need to go to the nearest TVET college. A lot of you should be using that. A lot of you should also be going komabana to try and find out what the opportunities are. Ay saliyo. Le nole. Eh? Yo. This is why, for those that have relatives in Bloemfontein, it's important that we rearrangements, just to try and see what you can do, go you offs, what can happen, go the University of Technology, Free State University of Technology. The most important thing that I really, really want you to take home with is that Pukuje, Khutsela, Yoingi, Horaguri Maratot. Horaguri Uzoitola Ganjani, Uhlele Koneni, Ubema Ini, Intsango. Ne? Yes. So, it cannot be that you are not aware of what's happening around you. Ngwana, yo osa leng, udirang. Simulula jaanong. Ulile, le baba ko Gauteng ba go utlwe, le baba ko Cape Town ba go utlwe. Lastly, I was driving on the N11 to Namibia, outside a place called Pomfret. It's in the middle of nowhere, it's flat, it's hot. In the horizon, I see, what looked like a shop. I stopped there. There's an Indian guy, a Pakistani guy there. Kamubosa kere, wena o fitlhile yang mo? O tlhaga kgakala jana. How did you end up here? So it's in those very funny places, but somebody must take you by the hand. And you need only if you can shout out loud, so that everybody who is in your family, extended family, those that are in Lekopolokwane or Larbaloy, let's have a go. Family dynamics. Ne? It's important hore retsosane. Me fela khona e imukodiwe go dira eng? Go tsoswa e irang e itekang ke lebogile.
Mr. Tommy, thank you very much. Guys, let's give him another round of applause. Do you have any questions for him, by the way? Does anybody have a question? You have a question? Mr. Tommy, you've got one question. Over there. Let me, actually, yeah.
Ndete Toby, ne ke botsa gore fa le tlile mo motseng wa rona mo ska batšha ba sena mosebetsi yana goreng ja ka ba tlile yana le ba botse gore ba batla tiro tse di heng tla re ba tsenye mo systeming ya lena go berekiwe go nela yana le ke nna ke go moditse mosana.
So I've been to almost every province in South Africa. I've been to every province in South Africa. So when I address young people, that's the same concern. Gore practically, bona, ki eng o sa re tseye gore jaanong re tsamaye le wena? Go na le mo go senyegileng. Because it's not a practical solution. You look around, there's struggling black farmers. When I drive on this road, and is it N9? N8 to Maseru. N8, ne? You find gore honali very road, in other words. But you know, honali mo ilukuring young people are not focusing and saying, hey, but this thing, this thing here in lack of opportunities, and it's people like us who must be pressured into offering you those actual, real opportunities. I can only come here and tell you about mining that happens around the Velcom area but still, if I go to Limpopo, for instance, in the Beggarsford area, look, harasabata ope atsena mo di mining tse kwa ntle ga rona ka gore ke rona beng ba mmu ke rona ile gore di mine tse di tshwantse di a berekela rona ya no ga ke tla mo ke go rare gona le ditšhono tse ile gore di tshwantse di a tsewa di ko Beggarsford ditšhono di ko Velcom ditšhono di ko kae kae. Bottom line ke gore ga re bua jana ke survival of the fittest. Kore ha re ka e ba sentle, and then if we ga re ntse re tsweletse ne ga re ntse re tsweletse kana kwa gore re exercise our democratic right, re kgethe batho ba ile goreng they will be able to assist us hide the problems in the community, people that will be able to think and say on the N8 there's desolate gona le di factories tse ile goreng di teng di wile ga di bereke motho a botse potso ya gore at least bana ba mo gae ba 100 ba bone tšhono ya go dira ke eng se re ka se dirang re le masepala ke eng se re ka se dirang re le baeteledipele ba setšhaba. If you lona le ntseng le intebeletse le ntomoletse matlo le sa modi look matata a rona ne matata a rona ga kitla a rarabollwa ke batho ba ba tliseditseng mathata e ka se re motho ile bothata e bona gana gore o tlatla a go direla mo ile goreng politics are seen as an opportunity. Politics must be for developing us. Re ga re ka tsa ba 50 ga re ka tsa ba 10 ga go tshwana ka jalo let the groundswell ya gore le maeme ka maoto in every community meeting le botse gore le dira eng ka rona except gore le refa di 350 ra di amogela re a di lebogela me fela this thing is not sustainable ke eng ga re le mo ke di tšhono tse di feng tse le ka re direlang tsone ne nka le tsenya mo dipotleng bona dipotla tsa me dintsi yang le ntsi pila le nonne le sharp ne. So it's survival of the fittest, and that is why kere mo gae mo ga go sena ditšhono extend your hand, somebody must touch you a go tlose mo a go ise go nang le ditšhono ko teng. If gona le di driver di batlega somewhere ga ke utlwisise gore ke eng re sa tshwanna gore tita ya ka remodis le re le offer di licenses, let's offer them licenses bana ba mo gae le bona ba bone ditšhono mara nna se ke se itseng Go le gantsi lona la kgora la tlhopha no bontsinyana no go na le gore o re motho o re go na le mongwe o batla motho o a ka mo sallang le bana re nna ke neni nna ke kwetswe neni monna. Short story. So my mother had the then qualification, the highest qualification she could get. She started off as a farm worker. She got tired. She upgraded to being a domestic worker. She got tired. Somebody amona, amotsaya. She registered to be a nurse. She passed on being a nurse. That's a strong woman for you. But she didn't do it alone. Somebody said, Tlakwal, ke tle ke go thusa. Le wena, go out there and o batle motho le goreng a ka go thusa and o mentor. This last message is for girls. Banyana baka. Basana baka ba bantle. Ga o nna le motho, ne? Ena bereka, a nna le di-opportunities, a kgatlega gore wa go logisa nyana, o go rekela diaparo. Go sena tsatsi le re mo wena, mara o ra gore ro fella ntse o le mo gae mona. Ke ne ke na le tsala ba re ke Mpho. Ke ra Mpho ke re Mpho. Mara e seng mosadi ya gago a ka simolla go kretšheng. Kgante o nkutlweletse ka mo ntlong mosadi ya teng. A ra Mpho a re o mošibidiwa se ka tlhela a tla fa. O go fa di-ideas. So if you have a partner in life, hang on, hold on, le thusane. Ga gona gore le ka nna le ngwana ya nna gore ke bokhutlo ba lefatshe. Ena o tla nna tswelela go fa se go fang sona, wena o tla nne wa amogela without standing up for yourself and doing something for yourself. And le ena go thusa. Ke a leboga.
That was so good. Mr. Tommy, thank you once again. Another round of applause, guys. Guys, can you believe it? We made it. We made it to the end of the day. I need you to look to the left, look to your neighbor, Ori, we made it. Look to the other side and say, together we made it. Woo! I just want to say thank you guys, you've been so amazing. I've had such a good time today. Kudla spirit satabanchu ili all over me. And Haling Bono go TV next time, literally, that's my boy. That's my friend. That's my best friend. Okay. Just want to say thank you so much for your participation. You've been so incredible. And in a bit, they're going to announce who is the winner for our social media competition. So I hope you've entered because time is up. But I want to say thank you guys so much again. Thanks for Empowerworks, for Empower Youth for inviting me to be here with you guys today. Today really was a good day, right? Please give yourselves a round of applause. And we need to do Dumi's one last handshake. Shigisha? Shesha? No, we need to do that again. Shigisha? Shaya? Vala? Dase. Please give it up for Dumi LaRue and the social media manager, Precious, and they're going to announce who the winner is. Thank you guys so much. You've been amazing.
Bakhaitso alesiami. Kira alesiami. Okay, so before we tell you who the social media winner for today is, by the way, this competition is running throughout the weekend, ne? The 3 days. So if you didn't win today, So kunikeza enye chance futhi nakusasa. Ungawini kusasa, unenye chance futhi na Saturday. So if ungayitholanga le 3 days, that means you didn't do the most. Okay. Before we do the winner, because that will be the end of today, right? I want to announce what's happening tomorrow. So tomorrow we're doing agriculture and entrepreneurship. It's a big day, ne? A big day because I've been hearing most of you guys talking about the lack of jobs that are there for you. So once we're not getting the jobs, we as young people, we make a plan, right? So we start our own gigs, we start our own businesses, and we just do our own thing, right? So tomorrow we're doing all of that. And there's the pitching sessions. So everybody who wants to participate, you're going to have to come stand here for 2 minutes and you pitch your business. You tell us what you're doing, why do you need money, the whole thing. But the experts will be here in the morning to tell us during conversation what makes your pitching proposal perfect. That will be before you do the pitches. Pitches will happen at the end of the day. Half the winners will be announced tomorrow. They'll get their checks with their monies. And then the other half will be announced on Saturday. Okay, so it's a big day. We're doing agriculture in the morning, and then we're doing entrepreneurship. Limited seats. Angisho nabantu sibekugcwele kanjani? Makugcwele sivala ama-gate. So mawufuna ukubala, and you know that you have a plan to pitch, and you wanna get something at the end, and you know that you're that great. Best you wake up and be here because first come, first served. Once we are full, sivala ama-gate wala isontweni siyaqhubeka nohlelo. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. You have been absolutely great. You're orderly. You guys are like really such a great audience. I've had so much fun with you today. Can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait for Saturday. Let's make sure that we're inspiring each other, we're connecting, and we're going to transform our lives, right? So I'm going to hand over to Precious. Precious, iphi imali? Ngiphethe eyi-1 yazi la. Iphe yakho.
Nangiphethe imali.
Okay, hlukanisa. Sifuna ukubala ukuthi imalini.
Okay, asibala ukuthi imalini ebayitholayo.
Ha guys, ngibona 200 niyabona le. Iphe enye. Enye futhi. And then ngiphethe lela.
A lot of money. 500.
500 your poster. 500 just to post. Just to post and follow and like and tag and do all that and hashtag. Eyama ha la la la. Naibona. Right guys, so Precious is going to tell us who the winner is, but before she announces it, technical team, let's have a drum roll. A drum roll.
So our winner, I just want to specify why this person won, right? So in order for you to win, you need to make sure that you follow the Empower Youth page, first and foremost. And then you use our hashtags, which is hashtag Empower Youth, hashtag Tita, EW, and hashtag Free State, one word. So you repost, you comment, you share, and that's how you get to stand out on the socials, since I manage the social media platforms. So today's winner is Miss B Bukamuso _
Give her congratulations. Come up to collect your prize. Miss B. Let's congratulate Miss B. Guys, thank you so much for coming. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.